Hey everybody, it's Joy Hearn and welcome back to another week of credit discussions. So this week we are going to talk about the importance of knowing your credit score. Now, if you were with me last week, I told you to get a copy of your credit report and your credit score. And the reason that I did this is because there are a lot of people who will only get a copy of their credit report and they will not look at their credit score. The people who do this have the tendency to look at their report and say, well, I'm really not doing that bad. I might have, a couple of missed payments here, one to two things that are showing up on my credit report. I'm not doing that bad. However, when you go over and you look at that score and you see yourself in the low fives or barely making a six, you realize, okay, well, maybe I am doing that bad. And I want to just talk about the reason behind the score. And one of the most important factors on how your credit is scored, and it has to do with your payment history. Now, if you have as much as one late payment recently within the last 1 to 2 years on your credit report, your score is going to take as much as a 60-point hit. And you are now considered a risk to the banks, to the lenders, basically to any place that you're applying for credit, because in their eyes, you have failed to maintain a solid payment history. The name of the game with credit is how are we going to get our money back, and how is this person going to pay us back? And can this person show in good faith that they will pay us back? So when you have a record displaying that you failed to do all of those things, you're basically on the lower end of the spectrum, and nobody really wants to extend credit to you. That is the reason for people receiving poor rates or faulty loans, or high interest rates. That is the reason many people can't get approved. It is all based upon payment history, number one. So next week we're going to talk a little bit more about the other factors that are considered in how your credit score is composed. But that number one factor, that payment history, that is a deal breaker when it comes to how your credit is factored and scored. So from now on, you make a pledge to yourself that you are going to get that payment into that auto loan, to that mortgage, to that credit card before the 30-day late, before they will report you as late. Because every time you're reported late, you are hurting yourself, you are hurting your score. Okay, so we'll talk about it more in depth next week. If this is helping you, be sure to spread the word and share it with someone. And again, I'm not an expert, I'm not a guru, but I'm just sharing things that I've discovered and things that have worked for me personally to help me turn my credit score around. Okay, so see you next week and take care.